Yo, what's up, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT King of America. Welcome to this, art video right here. This, of course, is an art collab with myself and my bro Johnny Quest Gaming. Um, we did this back in 2019. He drew a couple of pages here, it was just a random story that he was just showcasing and whatnot. I did the colors on this. So what we did, of course, we scanned these in. We scanned these. I took a picture of it. I took a picture of the pages that he did. He did the pages on some regular old notebook paper, just like how we used to do back in the olden days. The notebook paper with the lines on it. You feel me? With the three holes on the side, all that good stuff there. And I scanned them into my iPad and I colored them. And so I of course did the recorded the video. So of course it's a time lapse video, just like my art video series Goat 1408 TV. If you're new to the channel, make sure you of course subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can keep up on all things Slim Jim Longfoot here on the channel. Such as my art video series Goat 1408 TV, my daily vlog series, and live streams and so much more. And so yeah, so as you can see, I did the shading and everything. I did first, of course, I laid down the flats. It's a trip because flats in a comic book can be a two-man job or a two-person job, I should say, or it can be all that one person, because the colorist is the person who of course puts in the flats, and they do the coloring as well. If you saw earlier, the woman in the picture, in the dress, I fixed up the line work on her face, because of course it was kind of it was kind of the scan made it kind of so I cleaned up the line work. So that's what I did also on this piece as well. Anything I needed to do as far as cleaning up the line work, I did that as well, because this is just a a little fun piece. This wasn't an actual comic book that that Johnny Quest Gaming was working on. It was just a cool little piece to showcase, some color work on it and everything like that. And so of course, I'm laying in the shadow works now, laying it, putting in the highlights. This was like a a little simple color piece. Wanted to keep it kind of manga inspired in a sense, because Johnny Quest Gaming, he was like one of the people who put me on to stuff such as manga and anime. We were kids back in the day, back in the olden days. We go back over 30 years, so that's why that's my bro right there. You feel me? Anyways, so I think this piece is coming out pretty good. So um, I'm be quiet for a little minute. Let y'all hear some of whatever background music I put up in here. I think I'm gonna put something pretty cool in. And so as you can see, I'm almost about done with this. As you can see, the guy right there, I just highlighted him, put in the effects on him so you can see that fire. And look at that. Look at that. That was tight. Okay, it's nice, right? It's nice. Got the little fire effect on him now. He's looking crazy and whatnot. And then I just flamed up this guy right here. His name is Crag. I just flamed up his sword, and then you can see the highlights, from the sword. They're gonna put it on him as well, to show show how the light is affecting, the character itself, so it doesn't, that's what you got to do, when you're a colorist, you got to really, put that up into it, make it, really show the effect of it, show the effect of, their clothes and what it is that's going on. Even though this was a very simply drawn piece, because this was pretty much like freaking YouTube starting on my phone. I need a new phone. Somebody want to get me a new phone? I need a new phone. Anyway, YouTube was over there starting for no daggone reason. Anyway, but you can see the effects. Like I'm putting the effects on the guy back there now. Showing him up in the air with his powers and whatnot. And so changing the background color, making it, look a little woo woo, you feel me? Trying to make it, just trying to make it do what it do, trying to give it a little to it. And I think it's coming out pretty cool. I think it came out pretty good, because like I said, this was just a piece that we were playing around with. So as you can see, I'm trying to clean up the lines a little bit more, try to get rid of all of those lines as far as that was left over from the notebook paper that this was originally drawn on. And now I'm coloring in the word Crag, the name of the dude right there, trying to just you know, make it do what it do. Make it look pretty cool. You know, like I say, this was just a piece that we playing around with. Now here's the second page, of course, for this little, you know, little short little story or whatnot. As you can see now, you know, this is the scanned image that, you know, I put into the iPad, and you know, erasing the blueprint, you know, the notebook lines, the notebook paper lines, so I can clean it up a little bit as I get ready to, you know, color this piece right here. You know, this is like the next scene of the little story that we're doing right here. For those, if you're in the live chat premiere, make sure, you know what I'm saying, hey, feel free to comment, you know, all that good stuff. Hopefully future me is here in the comments, or you know, just hit me in the regular comments if you got any questions or whatnot like that. And if you of course want to see other work from us, you know what I'm saying, I will have links in the description where you can see other comic books from our, you know, little small company, Urban Guide Inc. Studios, you know what I'm saying, UGI Studios, based here in the ATL, Georgia. You know, we just trying to make it do what it do. We got a few comic books already on deck, and, you know, more to come. So, you know, hey, support us, you know what I'm saying, so we can make it do what it do. Trying to, you know, just, hey, we just trying to bring some good stories into the world, because I know everybody is tired of the same old. You know, we've been getting the same, you know, character stories from characters that are over 50, 60 years old, 80 years old. You know, it's time to see some new stuff, you feel me? You know, like you know, shout outs to, you know, those, you know, in Japan, who's of course bringing out new stuff every decade. You know, they're not just, you know, hanging on to old stuff like, you know, we are here in the States. So, you know, it's time to see some new stuff. It's time to, you know, see what we, you know, this new generation bringing, you feel me? I mean, I still consider myself a part of the young generation as well, even though I'm kind of old now, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, we still got stories to tell, baby. We still got stories to tell. So, as you can see, of course, you know, I'm doing the flats on this piece right here. You know, just trying to, you know, amp it up. And it's a trip because it goes to show how amazing colors are and how much colors can bring to a piece. Like, because like I said, Johnny Quest Gaming, you know, he just played around with this. This wasn't as detailed as he can get with his art. You know, like I consider him a better artist than myself, and he will probably say the same thing in my sense. But, you know, Johnny Quest Gaming is one of my, you know, favorite artists personally. You know what I'm saying? Because he, you know, he is very dynamic with his art. You know what I'm saying? If you get a chance to see some of his other artwork, you know what I'm saying, you'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, you know what I'm saying, I'm bringing, you know, putting the flats on these colors, you know, on this art here, you know, getting ready to, you know, make it do what it do. You know, I didn't clean up, I tried to clean up as much as the blueprint lines as possible. You know, we of course obviously don't really draw on, you know, blueprint, but like, you know, this was just, you know, this was just something fun to do, you know, something, you know, a simple little piece of whatnot. So as you can see right now, I'm tracing over, you know, tracing over this dude right there in the outline. You'll see how that comes in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with this guy right here, you know, to do the effects of their powers. So you'll see how that comes. So now, of course, I'm laying in the shadow work, putting in the shadow work on them now. After, you know, the flats have been done, you know, boom, 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 all that type of stuff. You know, give it a little, you know, give it a little weight to, you know, the piece. You know, there we go with the shadow work. So I'm gonna be quiet for a little second. You know, I really don't usually talk throughout all these. If you check out my art video series, GOAT 1408 TV, I don't do a lot of talking. You know, I say a little something in the beginning and just let the music ride on out with the art. But, you know, here, you know, you're getting a chance to, you know, get a little something behind it, you know. And so, you know, I really dug doing the colors on this piece right here. Like I say, we did this back in 2019. You know, Johnny Quest Gaming, he did these couple of pages in 2019, and I did the color work on them back then, of course, as well. And I'm just now, of course, finally getting around to putting this video together so I can put it up on my YouTube channel, because, you know, it's been sitting in my iPad for, you know, 2 years now, and it's time to get it out, get it on out here, because, you know, it was taking up space and I didn't want to get rid of it until I finally put it up here on the channel. And so here I am. I got finally putting it on the channel after 2 years, and boom, boom, here we go. So now I'm doing the highlights. You know, just did the little shadow work and whatnot. Now I'm doing a couple of little color highlights. You know what I'm saying? When you're a colorist, you know, you try to complement the art. You know what I'm saying? You try to complement the art of the artist that you're doing, and so, you know what I'm saying, that you're coloring over. So I know where I know pretty much where all things are supposed to be at, you know what I'm saying, as far as it go. And now you see what I just did with those guys right there. Then you can see how, you know, how their powers affect, you know, now I'm doing the special effects with the fire of the protagonist, the good guy in the scene. And now we're gonna do the effects of, you know, the villain right there, you know, put his powers into play, you know what I'm saying, making it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, it's coming about, and we almost at the end of this piece, so I hope y'all enjoyed this. Yo, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. All right, one love.
Don't waste my time. Tell them don't waste my time. Tell them don't waste my time.